another Killer Planes video.
Down and Dirty. Tips and tricks for keeping your plane out of the shop. Starring Steve's Dirty Hands. Today, how to armor up your nose behind the spinner. Okay, here we are once again. My hands, this workshop. Today we're here with a Spitfire. We're going to show you how to armor up the nose of a typical spinner plane. This has a spinner on it. This leaves this whole big weak area here, typically on all planes. So we run our rods out to the front with our crash proofing kit, and then we additionally armor up the nose by putting in HDPE plastic and hot gluing it to the inside like so. You just pick some bottle that'll pretty much fit in there. This is an alcohol bottle. It's HDPE. We'll cut a piece off that stops here and hot glue it in there. And then we're also going to hot glue on this piece on the inside of the belly, so it'll be on the inside like that. And the combination of those two make this super strong. So the thing we must watch out for is airflow. So right now there's no airflow around here except for that, which is what we're going to do. Cut a big hole right there. So we'll have a ring with a wall that goes back with a notch cut out of it in the back right there. So the easy way to make said ring is to stick it in there and then mark it. Using a marker, Steve marks his ring that big. So we can cut this with scissors because it's HDPE, like so. So I want to cut off that much right there, and that should do it. Let's see if it fits. It does. Alright, so when you put these babies in, you want to put your seam at the side. The reason for that is that's the least likely place for your nose to get hit. It'll hit your wing first. You're going to hit your nose on the top and bottom, if anything. So we're going to cut out a notch down here where the air vent is, right? And we're going to rough up the back. Our side is here, our bottom is here, so cut our notch here and make a nice big notch for a nice lot of airflow. Like so. Okay, there's our bottom. Our seam is now on that side. And there it is. We rough these up with Dremels. And we're going to rough up this one and glue it in first. There it is. Back of this one. I'm doing the whole thing anyways. First, this piece. We make our traditional tape handle to hold the thing. So this will enable us to more or less stick in like that while holding onto a piece of tape. Okay, this is a preheated gun on hot. It's set on hot. Hot glue. We can use hot glue in the nose because it's okay to put a little extra weight in the nose. Pretty much every plane needs it. Weight of some kind. A lot of planes have weights that they actually put in there. So I'm a big believer in, if you're going to add weight to your plane, it should do something. We will do some rubbing into the bottom so that this stays down. We want to keep it down there while the glue is heating, and also we're pretty much molding it because HDPE gets kind of soft at this temperature, and you can mold it fairly well around these compound curves. Now we take our little tape handle off. Okay, now we glue our ring on. Really the best way to do this is to apply the glue in here and then make this small to get it in there, and then open it up and get it onto the glue. Alright, so we're going to get a line of glue and smear it on with the nozzle. And now we line up our notch with the bottom and put it at the back, Steve. Just smooth this baby out with something like a pencil or some other tool. You start at the center, the furthest part away from the notch, right? And then smooth towards that center away from your split, like so. Okay, there it is. We're done. This is now armored up like crazy, believe it or not, with that thin piece of HDPE. Compared to what it was before, many multiples times the amount of strength. Steve's Hands from Killer Planes. See you on the flight line.